Hey, I'm Quellen Ball. This will be my dressing change video. So before I go into the patient's room, I'm going to check the physician order to just make sure that we have the right order, right dressing change order, the right person. And before I go in the room, perform hand hygiene. My patient today will be Michael Jackson. Knock, knock, knock. Perform hand hygiene. How you doing? My name is Quellen Ball. I'm a student nurse from Belleville State, and I'll be helping you today with the assistance of an RN. Can you tell me your name and date of birth, please? Michael Jackson, August, okay. And your band said the same thing, okay. Have you ever had a dressing change before? You have not. Well, today I will be doing a wet dressing change, and all that is I'll be taking your dressing off, looking at your wound, cleaning it, putting a wet dressing on it, put a dry dressing on it, get it back together, and hopefully we'll have it together. Is there anything I can help you with before I can get my supplies? You're good? Alright, so now I'm getting my supplies ready for this whole dressing change. So perform hand hygiene. I clean my little area off. This is my quote unquote table. I don't have one really, but I clean it off. It's dried from any solutions. So I'll get my sterile drape. I'll only grab it from 1 to 2 inch. Get it? I'll put the shiny side down. Alright. So what I'm going to do is open all my supplies and just lay it on top of my sterile field. So I don't want to reach over it, talk over it, because it's sterile. So I'll just reach to the side of me and get all of my supplies. This is some 4x4, so what I'm going to do is open the side and just imp it on my sterile field. Put this in the trash can. I'm going to get my combine pad, and I want to keep it sterile, so I'm just going to open it like this on the side and just let it fall on my sterile. Okay.
The camera angle makes it look unsterile because it fell close to the edges.
Now, I don't have the Q-tip container that we were supposed to be provided with, but I do have a Q-tip, so I'm just going to verbalize that I'm opening the Q-tip now, and it's going on my sterile field. Okay? So now that I have that, I'm just going to get some 4x4s and put it on the side of my sterile field. So 4x4s, I'm opening it brand newly, and I will sit it on the side. All right, and just over here, I'll get my normal saline. So I'm going to loop it. So I'm going to check the expiration dates. Okay, it's pretty good to use. Hand over the label. I'm going to go to the sink, but I'm not going to turn my back on my sterile field. So I'm just going to loop it like this. Now, for my 4x4s, now that I've looped my normal saline, I'm going to pour some on my 4x4s. Alright, now that is done, I will close my normal saline up and put it to the side somewhere. Also, what I will have on the side of my table will be some clean gloves, my sterile gloves, which is in the pack, and I'll also have some tape on the side. Some tape. Back in the patient's room, hand hygiene. Mr. Jackson, are there any questions before I start? There's not. Are you in any pain? You're not in any pain? All right, that's great. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull your cover back and just take a look at the drain in your wound. Okay. Perform hand hygiene. I'm going to put my clean gloves on. Put them on my clean table. Now, I'm gonna gently take your dressing off. Okay, your dressing. All right, and so now that I'm beginning to dressing, I'm thinking about Coach. The color, it's pretty good. Just a little red. The odor isn't too bad of an odor. The amount isn't that much as well. Consistency is all together. And are you in any pain that I took that off? Okay, you tolerated that pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna ball up your dressing. Take off my glove. All right, gonna throw this in a bag, trash bag, because it isn't that much blood. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put my sterile gloves on. And so I'm gonna slide my table to the side a little bit and put my sterile gloves on. So I'm gonna open the top, the bottom, the side. I'm just gonna put it right here so you guys can see me put them on. So for the top first, then the bottom, then to me. Right? So, sterile gloves, I'm right-handed. I'm gonna take my non-dominant hand. I'm gonna pick up my right hand glove. Pick it up, step back. Alright. So my right hand, now I'm gonna scoop. You had that thumb out. Scoop, pick up, step back, thumb out. Okay. Now, just for you guys to see, this is where my gloves was at. I'm just gonna remove that because it was technically on my bed, on the side of the bed. So, just gonna set it right here. Alright, now that I have my sterile gloves on, the 4x4s with normal saline in them, I'm going to get one first. And I'm not going to take the side, I'm going to pick straight up. Make it to a wonton. Like this. I'm going to wipe down the middle from the top to back. Okay. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to get another one. My 4x4. That is soaked in saline. Make another wonton. Gonna do the side. Gonna throw it away. Gonna get another 4x4. Make it to a wonton shape. Gonna wipe the side. Now I'm gonna get another one of my. I'm actually gonna get the culture this time. Because CDC says, according, you can't get the culture unless you already clean the womb. So, since it's sterile, I can touch it. This is on my sterile field, my Q-tip. I'm going to get a culture sample, put it in my Q-tip container, and send it back over here. Now that I got the culture, I'm going to get another, one of my wet 4x4s, keep the saline. Going to get it. Not going to touch the side of it either, because it's sterile. So I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to get another one, fold it, wet dressing, lay it here. Now I'm going to get some dry 4x4s and place it on top of this. And another one to place on top of the wet dressing. All right, now I'm gonna get my combine pad or ABD pad. The blue line goes up, so I'm gonna get it. and place it on top. Okay, now that the wound is covered, you know, it's still everything's still sterile. So what am I going to do now is I'm going to get my tape. And while I'm getting my tape, I'm going to document my initials, the date, and the time of doing this dressing change. All right. Document on the tape. Name, time, and date. And I'm going to window tape it. So here first. I'm going to put the tape on my table. Side. Side. And bottom. Alright. Mr. Jackson, you did amazing. So, are you in any pain right now? You're not? That's great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my mess off, take my gloves off. Two fingers, thumb. Okay. Throw it away. Clean up my mess. And anything else I can do for you before I leave? There's not. All right. Perform hand hygiene. You have an amazing
This is my finished dressing with the name, date, and time, and taped all the way around.